Hi everyone, I'm back with a book experience episode after a long time. I haven't been keeping well this year, but I thought it's long overdue. So, the book I wanted to talk about today is The Omen by David Seltzer. Um, in contrary to the books that I've talked about before, this one is a very common one. It's a popular title. Many of you may have already seen the movie, which had been the case with me as well. So this is one of the rare books which I am reading after I've watched the movie. Um, Two versions of the movie. I saw the one with Gregory Peck and the remake as well. So quickly, what made me read this now? I have a penchant for you know ghost stories, horror novels. I mean, they are like my preferred genre, and why that is so possibly is something that we can discuss in another book experience, but they happen to be one of my favorite genres. And so I was attending a very close friend's wedding on Monday. It was a mixed experience for me, and I do not know why. That same day when I came back, I had this urge that I have to read The Woman, and I like have to read now. This is the advantage of Kindle. I think if you want it, you can have it right away. And so I bought the book. I read the first five chapters that day itself, and the rest of it I finished in this week. So uh, if you are not a reader, or if you are facing a reading block, that you feel like you can't finish stories, I would highly recommend this one. In the sense, this is a complete page turner, and you will be completing this in no time. It's popular fiction, so don't expect like brilliant literature or anything, like The Exorcist, which I felt was really good literature. But this one is like popular fiction. It reads like a thriller, and it's quick reading. Was it scary? Very little, I'd say. I mean, the because I had seen the movie probably. So all of those, uh, the how would I say, the events or the scenes which would invoke horror, they were already fairly, known to me, and which is why maybe they did not have that shock value that if you are reading it for the first time before watching the movie, which you might have, right? So otherwise, I'd say it's moderately scary. I mean, I'm somebody who doesn't scare at all, so don't go by my reference. But it's not a scary novel. It's more of a thrilling novel, if you will. Um, yeah, and I think this is. I mean, I read the author's foreword, and it's interesting, right? The protagonist, whose name is Thorne, Jeremy Thorne, he's a he's ambassador to the president of the United States, and is a very powerful political personality. And it's interesting because the writer had Gregory Peck in mind when he wrote it. Right, he was very taken up with his ideal father in To Kill a Mockingbird. Gregory Peck played Atticus Finch there, and the the author, who is also a renowned Hollywood scriptwriter, he was very taken up with Gregory Peck. So he wrote the story, keeping him in mind, and when you read it, you will actually possibly see Gregory Peck, right? So that is something I felt was interesting. Yeah, and I like I said, I mean, this is a quick read, highly recommended, even to those of you who are non-readers. Go ahead, give it a try, and I'll catch you in the next book experience. Thank you.